steps into it.
This will take a while to get over.
Pass is caught.
This is tough. You know, I think we're all still a bit shell-shocked.
Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable!
Yeah, it'll sting for a bit, especially as this season goes on here over the next few weeks, you know, feeling like, you know, that could be us.
Come on. Come in. Closer. If you're a Saints fan, we just have to hug it out and we'll get through it together. This one was as tough as it gets to end a season for the Saints, not only because of the finish, but what it took to get to that moment. Saying the Saints had a bad start to the game Sunday would be putting it lightly. In all three phases, the Vikings looked better, already down 10-0 in the first quarter. Drew Brees throwing an interception to Andrew Sendejo around midfield that would set up Minnesota in the second with this goal line dive by Latavius Murray. Vikes leading 17-10. The Saints cut it to 17-7 at halftime, but for close to 3 quarters, the Vikings dominated until the late third when Case Keenum throws it up and Marcus Williams grabs it. Who that's in good business, and that would set up in the fourth quarter, Brees finding Michael Thomas for his second touchdown of the day, an easy pitch and catch between the two Pro Bowlers, Nola only down 3. Then later in the fourth, mini punting when George Johnson comes up with a big block. Saints with great field position. Look at the replay there. Taysom Hill, the third-string quarterback, coming with some great pressure. That would lead to Brees, the first-string quarterback, connecting with Alvin Kamara on the beautiful wheel route. And that is all day. New Orleans takes a 21-20 lead in under 2 minutes. Keenum kind of lobbing it up. It stayed up there forever, but Adam Thielen finds a way to grab it with a defender on his back, and that would set up a 53-yard field goal to give the Vikes a 23-21 lead. Under a minute left on a fourth down, Brees connecting with Willie Snead on the sideline for the first down, and that would set up Will Lutz for this 43-yard kick, and it is money. Saints lead 24-23 with under 30 seconds left. Vikings spending their one timeout, so all you have to do is avoid a penalty or big play, but Marcus Williams whiffs on a tackle of Stephon Diggs, and the rest is history. Misery in Minnesota. The Saints fall 29-24. The comeback from 17-0 down would have been the second biggest comeback in playoff history behind that Falcons collapse in the Super Bowl last year. But now the black and gold can only reflect on what could have been.
I mean, listen, in our game, you play it long enough, you have some wins like that, you have some losses. The losses, you know, are tougher to get over. Hopefully when your career is done, you're a part of more of the wins than you are the losses. I've been around long enough to know that, you know, unfortunately, sometimes these things happen, you know, and we've been on the winning side of some crazy ones, you know. But obviously, with everything at stake, with the fact it's playoffs, it's win or go home, the way we battled back, you know, this would have been one for the ages if we've been able to pull it off.
In case you missed it, the UL men's and women's basketball teams continuing to roll with sweeps over ULM on the weekend. If you want to see recaps of those games, head to our website, ketc.com. In our 3-view, we're previewing what's happening this week. The UL men's and women's basketball teams continuing to wanting to keep their hot streaks going. They will be heading to University of Texas at Arlington on Thursday. Of course, the ladies will go first, the men will go second. The guys trying to stay in first place, while the ladies trying to stay within the top 3 in the Sun Belt. Also happening this week, LSU men's basketball hosting Georgia as they try to get back to over 500 in SEC play. That's a look at sports. I'm Seth Lewis. Have a wonderful morning.